continue after every 2 shots until we reach the 18th shot. That's when we decide the bronze medal winner. And providing
hello and welcome to Arnhem in the Netherlands for the European 10-meter Championships organised by the European Shooting Confederation. 575 athletes are competing from 43 different nations, and today, as you can see already on the screen, we're starting off with an Olympic discipline. It's the 10-meter air pistol for the women. You can see again on your screen, it's the standard new rules that have been in action on the World Cups and the World Championships for the last 2 years now. 8 women are going to be in the final today. My special guest had a good day yesterday. In fact, he came second, winning the silver medal in the air pistol men's event. It's Damir Mikec from Serbia. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for inviting me.
Well, it's a pleasure. I'm Matthew Layton, and over the next 50 minutes or so, we're going to be guiding you through all of the action today. So let's start straight off with the main man. Damir, what are your impressions of what are the challenges of coming from an intense qualifying competition in a different venue where 80 people are fighting together to throwing yourself in this venue where you've only had 5 minutes sighting?
Yeah, it was a very thrilling match because the finalist was only 3 points from the first place to the 8th. 79 was the final, and even few shooters didn't go in because of inner tents. So in the final was also very, very tight. I was trying to don't look at the score, to concentrate in my shots. It's a different range. We still didn't get used to new laser electronic targets. They're different with new lights. And it's still, maybe because of this, results are still a little bit lower. And okay, time by time this will be better and better. Of course, we will improve ourselves.
And as soon as you reach perfection, they'll change the rules.
Yeah. And today I think we will also look a very, very interesting final, because all the shooters in the final are well-known names.
Well, that's good. And in your picture, she's been to 6 Olympics, 3 for Mongolia, 3 for Germany. I was talking to her over breakfast this morning, and she was completely cool. You wouldn't think she was just doing the most important competition to start the year off. But good luck to all the girls here. And
yes.
As you mentioned, if you're a shooting fan, all the athletes are very familiar names.
Very low. Yes.
Right, we're not going to double up here. So this is Shaq, who's been commentating quite a while, and we'll just listen to what he has to say. He's going to briefly introduce the 8 athletes.
Welcome you once again to the National Sports Centre here in Papendal. My name is Shaq, and here we have, as I said, the first of 4 finals, the women's air pistol. I'd like to remind you, we've had almost 600 athletes competing this week, and just to show you the competitive nature of this competition, these 8 have done incredibly well to line up in the final today. On firing point A, representing Russia, she'd love to top the World Cup silver she won in Beijing 4 years ago, Lyubov Yaskevich. On firing point B, representing Ukraine, she's won 3 Olympic medals, including a gold in Athens, 19 senior medals from ISSF events, and she's currently ranked number 2 in the world, Olena Kostevich.
So obviously massively experienced shooter there.
Yes. Olena is top shooter.
She won Olympic silver in London, and last year she won gold at Beijing World Cup and bronze at the Gabala World Cup final. Celine Guberville.
And how she makes the time to practice, I have no idea, because she rides out 2 or 3
shooting
times a day.
family. Her sister is shooter and the father is coach.
On firing point D, representing Hungary, she has 2 bronze medals from 25-meter events, but now hopes for her first medal in a 10 meters. Renata Tobai Shika.
She won gold medal in
On
Granada,
point E,
I think,
representing Bulgaria,
in
last year the
25
World
meter.
Cup won her first gold medal at the ISSF World Cup in Fort Benning, Antoaneta Boneva.
She was completely relaxed. She was one of the first to finish her shooting in the qualifications.
Yes,
and
I was
gauge.
looking at her shooting, very confident shooting.
Representing Serbia, her 2 senior gold medals have come at
And
European
this is my teammate.
Championships, so she hopes Arnhem will bring her more medal success.
Like you see,
Velichkovic.
she already have 2 gold medals from European, so maybe today she will have hat-trick.
Well, let's
On
see.
firing point G, representing Germany, she has a career total of 11 gold medals, and her last in 10 meters was the World Cup in Milan in 2004. Mukbayr Dorisuran.
An expert on Mongolian horses. I spent some time in Ulaanbaatar and we're comparing the riding techniques out there the other day.
And on firing point H, representing Serbia, she won 2 World Cup medals in 2014, gold in Maribor and silver in Fort Benning, Zorana Arunovic.
Also very strong shooter, and she can shoot a good finals.
And there's her sister.
Yes, her sister
Ladies
and her coach.
gentlemen, the jury member in charge of
There's a
this
lot of
final
family
is Miss
activity
Barbara
there, aren't there?
Jane
Also, my brother is my
from Great
coach.
Britain.
Former rifle shooter.
Well, it keeps it in the family.
And the chief range officer for this finals is Meneer Ronald de Vos out the Netherlands.
Lives in Moutier in France, and he's been involved in the sport for over 40 years now, so it's a good. And you're in good hands today.
Support your athletes, show your enjoyment of shooting sport, and enjoy the final.
It's very hard to say who will win the medals here, because really the names are amazing, and everybody have a lot of experience.
That's funny, because yesterday in the commentary we were saying you were going to definitely get at least a silver medal.
Thank you.
And we were right. Here they go. Talk me through what they're doing now. What are the girls actually doing at the moment?
Now they have 60 seconds to prepare and to come back as fast as they can, as the best they can, on the same position like from the sighters. It's very hard to do, very hard thing to do, and 60 seconds is not maybe enough, but the rules are like this. Somebody likes, somebody don't like, but now they can just dry fire and we start.
So the rules, as I say, have been in action for the last 2 years. It's very straightforward. They have 2 series of 3 shots, and it's 150 seconds or 2.5 minutes to fire them as you like. No knockout there. You do 2 series. After the second series, they then go to individual shots, and that's a maximum of 14 there. After the second individual shot, which means they've had 8 shots each, someone leaves the game. It's elimination, it's maximum stress, and that happens every 2 shots. After 18 shots, you've left with 2 individuals like yourself yesterday, and it's a case of who's got the most points. Let's look at who's shooting at the moment in the first series. Please feel free to comment on their actions and how you see it.
We have only 110 for now from Tobai Sike from Hungary. He's leading, but we're waiting for Olena, shooting 10.7 per shot. Very good start.
Looks delighted.
Very good start. She
Doesn't
looks
show much
very
emotion, does
calm, very cold, very calm. She was amazing in 2004 when she won gold medal in Athens in Olympic Games. She collects all medals with 17 years old. European senior gold, world senior gold, and Olympic gold.
Amazing how they
World
can
Cup
keep
final gold.
the
Amazing.
same level and same motivation. And clearly everyone remembers in the
Very big talent.
in the 2012 Olympics where she had the shoot-off with the lady just next to her, Celine Goberfield, for the 3rd place, and fortunately for her she lost that one. But let's see who else we're looking at. As they're moving on after the first 2 shots, it's Elena Kostovic who is leading.
2 times 2.7.
Not bad, huh?
2 times. It's incredible.
So we do
She
have
couldn't wish for a better start.
we have the automatic scoring system, which
And
immediately puts you up to date after every single shot. So we have the 8 ladies still firing away.
Every shooter will agree when we say that this first 2 series by 3 shots, so first 6 shots are very, very important to make one difference. So later you will shoot very much easier with less stress. Even you can make some mistake, will not cost you a lot. But if you shoot bad this first 6 series, you need to catch up all the time. It's very hard.
Let's just listen to the speaker. If you missed that, Kostovic is leading with an extraordinarily impressive start. And here you see on your actual screen, it's very impressive. She's pulled out 0.8 of a lead already. So as we say, in a couple of seconds they're going to have 3 more shots. So Zarina Arnovic, your colleague, your compatriot, what's happened there?
All 9s, not good start. But this is just beginning. This is just beginning. and everything can happen.
Start.
Now we have eyes on her to see if she can manage.
Maximum of 150 seconds, as we've mentioned.
Yes.
Here's Celine Gobeville. I was just chatting, saying she rides out twice a day. She's a qualified riding instructor now. So how she finds the time to do the two disciplines?
I don't know.
But as you mentioned, she's from a very good pedigreed,
Yes,
good stock.
yes. Her father is very good coach.
Tell me about the style she's using. Her style, the way she's.
The way her shoot, or
Yeah.
so it's quite how can I say, different. I had this luck to train with her in Bordeaux in one training camp.
Yeah.
So it was very nice to be there. Then she wasn't still in world class, but after this she started to shoot very good.
After one
Very
week
good
with
shooter.
yourself, she became a
me?
champion. After 1 week with yourself, she
No,
became a champion.
I wasn't thinking about this. Then it was before, like 2009. She was still very young shooter.
And your compatriot? How's she looking?
Bobana, she can shoot very good. Like we said, well, like we saw, she have already 2 gold medals from this competition. Very experienced in here. But we see as Zorana, she couldn't come back. She had 3 more 9s, so 6 total. And Olena is amazing, shooting 2 more inner 10s, 10.5 and 10.6. She have a very big lead now.
So what we're seeing is experience is really
Oh.
paying at the top, isn't it?
I shouldn't say anything. Olena
And,
just shoot
She's
8.5.
luckily she had a bit of a
But still place number 1.
bit of a comfort zone, but yeah, that's not what you want. So now it starts to be interesting. No one's out yet, but in 2 shots down, we're going to say goodbye to the first competitor.
But it's still very tight. Only 1 point from 4th to 8th place. And there is 2 shots. So it's not impossible.
Are the athletes, you yesterday, you just told us a couple of minutes ago that you were trying to blank out everyone else.
Yeah, this is everybody shooter's tactics. What to do, how to react in different situations. And I choose these tactics to don't look anywhere, just
Play
for
your own game.
myself, and to don't even listen to the speaker.
Okay, what are we seeing at the moment? Single shots, 50 seconds.
Poneva 9.9.
Stop. The individual highest score of that shot was Velichkovic of Serbia. She shot a brilliant 10.7.
Nice shot.
Kostovic of Ukraine has increased her lead very slightly to a 0.2. The next shot is crucial. It will decide 8th place in the competition. Doria Suren of Germany only 0.1 from her nearest rival, so a strong shot could save herself from elimination here.
2 huge names at the bottom.
Yes, now we will have direct.
It's
hit.
direct. so,
Yes,
yeah,
0.1
you can see there. I wonder if
for
it shows
8th
the
place.
2 together.
Start.
There's Zorana Aranovic. Can we see Unbar? If she scores a 10.8, she's guaranteed to stay in.
Yes. And Zorana win.
Aranovic
In this
is
duel?
9.9. 9.7 for Mukbar.
Not so happy.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, taking 8th place in this competition, representing Germany, Mukbayar Dorisuran.
Well, 6 Olympics.
Yeah.
Goes out with grace, bit of a smile, but wonder what
Her
she's thinking.
friends are not also so happy, but she was shooting the match very confident, very fast, very strong series.
Well, it's good news because the Germans won both competitions yesterday.
Yeah,
so
it
gives
was an
someone else
amazing
a
day
chance.
for Germany yesterday. Team gold in pistol and gold in rifle, if
Yeah, that's
I
right.
remember.
Start.
And the rifle was won by a 20-year-old who never competed in a senior event before. So it just shows it's difficult, like you mentioned a couple of minutes ago, to actually predict. But here we go. 2 more shots and someone else is knocked out. Your compatriots, you mentioned your tactic was to blank out everything. Are they doing the same thing or how are they reacting?
Depends of their training and their tactics, but
What can you see on the screen?
for example, for my friend, for example, with Andreas Latic, he likes to watch, and this is what gives him power.
0.8 higher, which means Boneva and Kostovic are now joint leaders at the top of the board as we approach the halfway.
So Zorana Aranovic is sitting on the hot seat.
0.6 only.
In the competition, Arunovic currently 0.6 behind her nearest rival.
For the next competition shot, load.
We have a very interesting fight for the gold.
Start.
There is equal result
Exactly.
between Boneva and Kostovic.
That could change in the next few minutes. Well, let's see Aranovic. She's
Tobai shoot 10.2, so Zorana need 10.8 to stay in the game,
no.
and
Stop.
she won 7th place.
And taking 7th place in this competition, representing Serbia, Zorana Arunovic.
I think it's a good way you put it to actually win 7th place, because if you have 60 athletes from 30 countries starting the day,
Yes.
to actually make the final already is at this level it's not often. If you look at the
Success by
statistics,
itself to come to the final.
let's look at the statistics, and it's a bit like golf in the sense that you know who the top ones are, but you can never really say who's going to win.
I must say that 101.5 and 101.4 is very good finals for Boneva and Kostovic in this kind of stress, and
I
it's
think
very
that's
hard
a
to
key
shoot
word, isn't
here.
it?
Yeah.
How much stress.
And there are 0.1. We have here very interesting shooting with left eye.
Seems to work. Will that be
Yes.
something? Do you know much about her? Will that be something she's
She
developed,
was
or
this is a very good shooter from Bulgaria.
Stop.
Unfortunately, she had 2 years break, but when she come back, she continued where she stopped. Even she shoot good in 25 meter.
Okay.
Very talented shooter.
Just how quickly the competition changes in the matter of one shot. Very tight across the leaderboard. Velichkovic and Jaskovic are currently in joint 3rd position. Tobaishika currently occupies 6th place in the competition, but only by 0.3. With a strong shot, she can save herself from the elimination next.
there she is, a qualified
For the
pharmacist, I
next
believe.
competition shot,
This is important.
Yes.
Important shot. There's quite a few of the athletes who have interesting professions. We have sociologues. We have all sorts.
Yes,
Of,
also yes.
oh, here we go. This is an important shot, the most important shot of the week so far. How can you see it?
Only 0.3 for Goberville. And she beat her very good. Goberville loses for 0.3, but now in the other case for Sobai. So Goberville won 6th place.
And ladies and gentlemen, taking
Yeah,
6th
drop down a
place
place.
in this competition, representing France, Céline Huberville.
Comes out, acknowledges the crowd. Don't know what she's thinking inside.
The margins across the table are now getting larger. Kostovic
But even in the Olympic final, I remember 2012, where she was leading with 1 shot to go, then shot
With silver medal, yeah.
Then she took, I think, an 8.8 and came down and had to do a shoot off. So it shows that she's capable of
for For the next competition
capable of
shot.
holding the nerves, but
Load.
today it's difficult to see.
Start.
So it's definitely Eastern Europe who's dominating the board today, with Ukraine, Bulgaria, Russia, Serbia and Hungary.
Yes. Oh.
An 8.1 from Jaskiewicz in your picture.
She shoot very fast.
And a 7.9. There's
Yeah,
stress
yeah.
coming in, isn't there?
Yes. As long as you stay in the final, the stress is even bigger.
Is that how you see it? The stress grows.
It's very hard because the shooters are going out
Stop.
and you want to stay in.
Very interesting shot. Jaskiewicz and Veličković found those shots
So how do you manage that stress? Because you have to train for it, I guess.
Yes, yes, and the best training is in these competitions. You cannot train this final in the trainings.
You need to
You
make
can, but it's not this kind of stress. And
from the Hungarian. The next shot will decide.
Well, it's quite a gap. It's 1.2 points that Bobina needs to
For the
make
next
up.
competition shot. Load.
Talk us through the shot.
Start.
she's very angry now.
She's angry.
It's a very bad shot, and let's see if she can manage.
Well, 9.9.
1.9.
Is it going to be enough? No, it's not.
Stop.
Fifth place.
And ladies and gentlemen, taking 5th place in the competition, representing Serbia, Bobana Veličković.
Well, to make 2 athletes from Serbia in the final is already pretty
Already
amazing.
big success,
Well, that
yes.
was another great
But
shot from Tobias
Oh,
Šika,
yeah, especially
who
from
shot
small
a
country like we are.
10.6, and now
We have a
Serbia
very
position
talented
in
shooters in
3rd
every
at the
discipline.
moment. The leads are very small between 3rd and 4th currently.
For the next competition shot. Load.
This is, I suppose, the most painful one, going home with 4th. Do they have regrets?
This is the hardest
Start.
shots now.
The hardest one shot, next 2 shots for this one.
Next 2 shots, 15th and 16th. This is, if or you are in medal or you are
You get
the
home
worst
as a also
place,
ran.
number 4.
Do they always, if you're once a fast shooter, do you always shoot the same rhythm throughout the final, or?
Yeah, you're trying to make the same rhythm and same feeling, same.
Stop.
It's hard to explain. It's very hard to shoot now.
Well, that's what we're paying you so much for, so you need to explain.
Yes.
means her lead of 1.9 is now the biggest that it has been in the competition
As
so
you can
far.
see,
The
Elena
difference between
Kostovic,
second and third seems
as you
to be
mentioned,
quite
won a gold
huge.
medal in Athens at the age of
Yes.
17,
Tobias
and
Šika
she's
currently
taken a
occupies
strong
4th
advantage
place.
in
Now,
the
She
lead.
has very
next
strong
will
shots now.
eliminate the 4th place competitor, but Tobias Šika only 0.4 away, so with a very strong
But you can see
shot,
she's been
she
around a
could
while, or at least the gun has.
solidify a place in the medal positions.
For the next competition
We have a very
shot.
interesting fight now between Russian and Hungarian for a bronze medal. Only 0.4 difference. This will be very interesting. She will shoot first for sure. .1. Wow! Congratulations!
Oh, there's the first time
This
we've
is
seen
an
emotion.
amazing shot.
We've seen some emotion finally.
Wow. I think she have a big rock falling from her heart now.
You can see she's still
Yes,
laughing
she's
within.
smiling and laughing. And
Get out of jail card.
wow.
And a guaranteed medal.
Shot from Tobias Šika solidifies, guarantees herself a medal.
She's still smiling.
Brilliant,
Yeah.
10.7.
Unfortunately,
And, he's gonna go
Jaskiewicz,
home
he
with
put up a
one
good
of
fight.
the
He's not
medals.
smiling.
Fantastic shot there.
No.
We now enter the last few shots of
So after if you're new to this, after they shoot, they put their
For the next competition shot.
stoppers in the gun, and then come and just sit down next to their coaches and watch the rest of the.
Renata have an amazing year. Last year she's shooting very good.
Antoinette, who we see in the
spectators
picture.
wake up.
Absolutely, she also won a couple of Happy medal. She won gold in the World Cup in Fort Benning, so she knows what it likes to win, and she scored a 10.6 with this stress.
Stop.
Well, Chubashika with an 8.6, meaning she's now 5 behind the silver medal position. Either way, it's a great
I have the
success for
impression
the
that
Hungarian
for
because
her,
this will be
from where she was a couple of
her
minutes
first
ago, to
medal
take a
in
medal,
event.
it's still going to be, we're going to see a
move on to the
beautiful
next shot,
smile and a
which
big
will
laugh at the end of
Yes,
this.
yes, she's happy with this success.
For the next competition shot. Load.
So you know how it feels. You were in the same situation 18 hours ago.
Yes.
Is
It
the heart
was
beating?
amazing. Yes. And you need to find a way to put this heart beating as lower as you can, because it's very hard to shoot with the moving hand, and every shooter have their tricks how to do it.
Well, don't tell us your tricks. Well, she pulled back a little bit, came at 4.9. We do have our first medalist of today.
Hungary, Renata Chubashika.
And to win your first medal this early in the season must be a good standing for the future. There's no quota places, no Olympic quota places for this actual competition. So I suppose the pressure's off a bit. The quota places for the Olympics are going to go in next year's Europeans in Hungary. But still, it's a big number, big two shoots.
You can see Olena how she's concentrating and breathing, preparing for the next shot, because 1.5. I had the same difference. The Russian guy was 1.5 ahead of me, and I beat him in one shot.
Well, why not? There's no point in doing
now,
one if you can't do two.
So it's not over till
It's over.
we heard the word stop.
And a bit of... You're allowed to make as much noise as you like, but they seem to be a bit timid sometimes. It's a matter of respect and not wanting to make a fool of yourself. Here she comes, Lena Kostovic. Well, she's made another 0.5, so she's
2.0 increases difference.
You never know what can happen, but it looks like Kostovic may win that gold
Well, we're
medal.
not predicting here, but one shot to go.
This is Olena, coach.
This is their 20th shot.
Igor.
For the next competition shot.
And Igor looks quite nervous as well, doesn't he?
Yes. Always serious.
Oh, here we go. 50 seconds maximum. Who's going to fire first?
I think Boneva. For sure.
She needs to have, as you see, she needs to have 0.2 better. If Lena Kostovic scores 9 or above, she's won.
Yes, she should 10.4
She
Boneva.
needs to go 8.6 or better to win.
Good.
Results of final.
Well, it was enough to
win.
There's a relief. No prizes for winning by a huge margin.
A brilliant final. Congratulations, ladies. We will present the medal winners to you, and stay right where you are. The dancers from the Spiky Lee Dance Company will be performing just ahead of the victory.
So what are your thoughts of this this final? You said they're all experienced, well-known on the international scene.
So anybody who win will not be surprised. But Olena is Olena. He's very good shooter, very good shooting finals. Amazing career, and she's still how old?
9 years old.
Yes, amazing shooter.
As I said, keep the motivation to train as hard as they train and keep it going at this level. Well, you can see the three of you and the speakers actually announcing who's done what. We'll have a medal ceremony in a few minutes, so you can actually celebrate with us. But
Olena
Kostovic wins the gold medal. It's as good as you get.
She's very famous in her country.
Congratulations once again to the ladies in the...
Here we go, we see the 8 finalists. Next event for us is going to start a little bit later. It is going to be the air rifle for the men, but this has been a wonderful tournament.
Stay where you are.
We're going to leave you on the speaking live feed, but it's been great to spend some time with Mimiket, who yesterday won the silver medal. So thank you very much for agreeing to come in today. I know you wanted to do other things, but you said yes. I'll
Thank you for inviting me. I had fun here.
And we look forward to what's your program in the next few months?
In the next few months, we are preparing for the first battle for quota places. This is my first priority now. It's the first World Cup in South Korea.
Yes.
And there I will aim for the quota place for Rio, so I can.
If you win the quota place, do you guarantee it yourself? Are you giving it to you, or is it do you have a shoot off next year?
It's not the rule, but should be like this. We don't have qualifications in Serbia or something like this, but should go who is the best in the moment.
Well, I think it's been a wonderful morning for us. Thank you very much for tuning in. Keep watching, and we're going to join you soon for the men's 10-meter air rifle final. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ladies, can you please take your piece close? No, focus.
Gorana kažu uzmi i idi. Yeah, kind of.
Thank you to the 6 dancers of the Spike Dance Company. Great show. We'll soon commence the victory ceremony for the women's air pistol. Just be patient with us a couple of minutes while we put the podiums into place. Thank you very much. air pistol, followed by the women's air pistol teams. And she's accompanied by Kinderen, Love, Lawrence, Yella and Andre. And the bronze medal in the women's air pistol, representing Hungary, Renata Tobai Shika. The silver medal representing Bulgaria, Antoaneta Boneva. Gold medalist in the women's air pistol, representing Ukraine, Olena Kostevich. The medalists were also presented with prize money on behalf of Mr. Vladimir Lissin, President of the European Shooting Confederation. And ladies and gentlemen, please now rise for the national anthem of Ukraine. Well done, very well done once again to the ladies of the women's air pistol. Very shortly, in a couple of minutes' time, we'll have the victory ceremony for the women's air pistol teams. The victory ceremony.